What's up, MMA fans? Welcome back to MMA Ground and Pound, the YouTube channel with all the latest MMA news. Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul. Following his loss to Jake Paul, Nate Diaz seemed to believe that if he had fought Paul in MMA, that he would have taken the win. Diaz also expressed he would like to fight Paul again.
He wants to do this MMA fight with you in PFL. I know you mentioned you want to do the co-promotion and everything. Does that feel like something that's real to you, or would you prefer to rematch him in boxing?
Both.
Trilogy.
I would like to do both, yeah. I want to win the boxing match and show him how to really fight, too.
And what do you kind of do next from here? Like, how do you decalibrate from a big fight like this?
Just go home and recoup and then give it a week or two, and I'm going to figure out and come back a whole different person.
After the fight, Conor McGregor threw some hate Jake Paul's way, posting this to his feed. When asked about the post-fight press conference about the comments McGregor made about his victory, Jake Paul had this to say.
What did he say?
Huh? He said, fuck this, sweetie, what's up? But I'm saying he's obviously watching. Where does that fall in the grand scheme of things in your career, having a fight against Conor?
I don't care about that guy. Yeah, he needs to go to rehab. I want Nate in MMA. I want more professional boxers, and I want Canelo.
Jake Paul reportedly offered $10 million to Nate Diaz to rematch in MMA. Paul assured everyone watching this isn't some publicity stunt. It's real. I've always been real about it. I want to make history by going to MMA and making it a massive event. No boxers go over to MMA. The MMA fighters go to boxing. I want to respect their sport. I grew up as an MMA fan. In the PFL Smart Cage, the offer's there. If he accepts it, you're going to see me throw elbows and kicks. Since Jake's move into combat sports in 2018, he's faced a ton of haters. Paul predicts shifting to MMA will only amplify them. They'll say it's rigged. They'll say he got paid to take a dive because they won't even believe it. I'm going to show them the impossible and prove to the kids out there that you can do anything if you're crazy enough. Joe Rogan shares the enthusiasm for an MMA fight between these two rivals. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe had this to say.
Wow, I'll tell you what, that sets up an MMA fight for sure. Yeah. For sure. If they want to do it and make more money, that makes it very interesting. That sets up an MMA fight for sure.
You probably give that fight to Jake?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was impressive. And Diaz poured it on, man.
He did.
And a lot of people that thought Diaz was going to get blown out.
Yeah,
man. He survived.
Yeah, and he to Diaz's credit, I'd watch him fight again. Entertaining fight, though. Those boys fought. Yeah. Like, straight up fought. It was great.
Diaz won some rounds.
For sure.
But I think Jake won it.
Yeah, it'd be tough to give Nate 6 rounds.
And, more important, Jake just gets more experience, man.
Do you agree with Joe? Will Jake Paul take the win over Nate Diaz in MMA? Comment below. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. We thought it would never happen, but Elon Musk himself confirms that this fight is going down. Musk posted this announcement to his Twitter. Zuck versus Musk fight will be live streamed on X, aka Twitter. All proceeds will go to charity for veterans. Elon then added, "Am lifting weights throughout the day preparing for the fight. Don't have time to work out, so I just bring them to work." Mark Zuckerberg is in for the fight, but pokes fun at using the platform formerly known as Twitter to host it live, saying in his Instagram story, "Shouldn't we use a more reliable platform that can actually raise money for charity?" Zuck continued, "I'm ready today. I suggest August 26 when he first challenged, but he hasn't confirmed. Not holding my breath." He finished with, "I love this sport and will continue competing with people who train no matter what happens here." When asked about who would win the fight between the two, Musk had this to say, "If the fight is short, I probably win. If long, he may win on endurance. I'm much bigger and there's a reason MMA has weight divisions." A fan questioned what the point of a fight between the two billionaire tech entrepreneurs would be. Musk responded, "It's a civilized form of war. Men love war." It seems both Zuck and Musk want this fight to happen, but are still working on the actual date and some other finer details. We thought we had heard the last of this potential matchup. Are you ready to see these two step into the ring? Let us know your thoughts below. If you like our videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button so we can keep them coming. Conor McGregor versus Justin Gaethje. Following Conor McGregor calling out Justin Gaethje on social media, It seems Gaethji welcomes a fight with Notorious, responding with, "Sign the contract, big boy." Henry Cejudo predicts Gaethji would take the win if these two stepped into the ring together. In a recent YouTube video, he even urges Justin to take the fight with Conor, steroids and all.
Justin, if I had to choose something, whether I want a UFC around my weight or about $10 million, guess what? I'm going for the 10 million. I think it's a great storyline. I know sometimes you talk about you don't want to fight somebody who's on steroids, but whether he's on steroids or not, it really doesn't matter because either way you'll beat him. The man hasn't fought in so long. He's not going to be the same guy of him pumping up to 190 pounds, just trying to look big for the cameras. It's going to work in your favor. At 155 pounds, I can see you stopping Conor McGregor within the first 2 minutes.
We also think Justin Gaethje would take the win. Do you agree? Comment below. Sean Strickland's next fight, UFC 293. In our last video, we reported that Sean Strickland was waiting on his visa to compete in Australia at UFC 293 against Israel Adesanya. It looks like Strickland has received his visa based on the social media posts about the main event fight. In just 5 short weeks, we'll get to see these two compete. Izzy to defend his middleweight title and Strickland to possibly take it from him. Who's your pick to win this fight? Izzy or Sean? Let us know in the comments below. And that wraps up the news. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to catch all the latest MMA news. Here are the top comments from our last video. One user commented on how much they enjoy a good security brawl. Another enjoyed Nate Diaz without any tattoos. If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is comment below.